Good morning, my Wildcats. It is time for our daily announcements. I am from Mr. Netherfield's classroom, grade 6. Today for lunch, we are having grilled chicken patty and hamburger bun or black bean burger on hamburger bun. And fresh celery sticks, French dressing, hot sauce, ketchup, mayonnaise, strawberry cup, and a trace of milk. And for tomorrow's lunch, we're having garlic cheese spread, marinara sauce cup, or chicken ranch rolls up in tortilla shell with shredded cheese lettuce, red pepper strips, and grape tomatoes. Ranch dressing, uh, spiker crackers, and fresh broccoli, ranch dressing, fresh apple slices packets, and a trace of milk. And for the weather, today and tomorrow we can expect a low of 27 degrees and a high of 34 degrees. And for tomorrow, we can expect a low of 24 and a high of 32. And we have one birthday today, Giovanni Sandoval. Happy birthday to you. Wish you well. And now some announcements from our principal, Ms. Clemens and Miss Amy.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Just a few reminders to finish up your STAR test this week. Like Miss Amy said yesterday, you guys are doing some good progress coming along, but we really want to make sure that we are using our time wisely here at school and getting as much learning in as possible. So speaking on that, we've had a few code yellows here within the last few days. And I was in a class this morning and they're like, why are we having a code yellow? Doesn't that mean somebody crazy is in the building? No, that does not mean somebody crazy is in the building. A code yellow means that we just need the hallways to be clear while we take care of something. It could be somebody has come in the building. It could just be that somebody fell and they hurt themselves. It could just be that somebody threw up and we need to get it cleaned up before everybody comes out into the halls. There's lots of reasons why we have code yellows. So that just means we need the hallways to be clear so that we can get taken care of whatever we need to take care of. A code red is the one that's a little more serious, where we stop our learning and we get in our protective places, which we haven't practiced that in a while. So maybe we'll practice that coming up soon, just so you guys can remember what to do. But we've had plenty of practices on the code yellow. So thank you to everybody for clearing the hallways quickly when that does happen. So I just wanted to give us a little refresher on that before our week keeps going, in case we have even more. But I do have some Tuesday trivia for you before we go, before I'm done. So it's two parts. Who added the extra day to January, giving it 31 days instead of 30, and why? So who added the extra day to January, giving it 31 days instead of 30, and why? It's kind of interesting. I didn't know this. So give me your answers by noon today. Miss Amy, what do you have for us today?
Wow, I can't wait to hear the answer to that as well. I'm curious. All right, I would like to name the students that are our first place winners for the spelling bee, and also our second place winners for the spelling bee. Our first place winners will be training to go to the district spelling bee, and the second place winners will also be training in the event that something comes up and they're not able to go. So I'm going to read the first place winner list first, from 3rd grade to 7th grade. In first place, Lorenzo Mendez Behina, Nico Bras, Nolan Lewis, Brangie Fernandez, and Jackson Walls. Our second place or runner-up contestants for the spelling bee are Benj Lawden, Stefan Seco, Braden Mansky, Azra Turkin, and Brooklyn Perez. So kudos to all of you. I'm excited to see how we do at the district spelling bee. And in the future, I think it's pretty exciting. We got a whole bunch of kids that want to be part of the spelling bee. I have one more announcement about being 100% accountable. I was in a classroom the other day, 6th grade, and they were watching the 7 Mindset video, and it was so inspiring. This young man said, you know what? I realize I am 100% accountable. My future is up to me 100%. I need to start making some good decisions. And the decision he made, he said, I don't want to be the one to make my mom cry. I want to make my mom proud. And that was so awesome. And the class had a really good discussion. And I love that message. It's so great. You are 100% accountable. There's a difference between going through life and growing through life. If you just go through life and don't use what you've learned in the past to help you make decisions for the future, you're like so many people, and they're not improving themselves, right? But if you decide you're going to grow through life, you use everything you've learned. You even learn from mistakes, your mistakes and the mistakes of other people, to help you do better and better over time. So that is a great inspirational message for me, for the teachers, for the students at Whitman School. That is all I have today. If you could close out the announcements.
Tune in tomorrow and every day for more Wildcat news. Have a great day, Women Wildcats. We'll see you around the building. Be the best you can be in 2023. You make your own choices. No one else does.